Now to an ABC6 News follow-up at 11. Governor McKee responding to criticism of his vision for Rhode Island after his State of the State address last night, as well as the decision to prevent homeless advocates from fully protesting in the People's House. ABC6 News reporter Ryan Madeira spoke with the governor tonight about it. Joins now live in the newsroom. Ryan, what do you have?
John, I had the chance to follow up with the governor about his plan to put an assault weapons ban in his budget proposal. I specifically asked him about the Republican response and why he decided to restrict those aforementioned protesters during his address. Governor Dan McKee taking an unusual approach as he looks to get enhanced gun control measures across the finish line.
This year, I'm sending you a budget to the General Assembly for the first time. Will include a ban on assault weapons. Let's finally get this done.
After the governor's State of the State address, Senate Minority Leader Jessica De La Cruz expressed concern about that strategy.
If the governor wants to push gun control, perhaps he needs a civics lesson. Legislation is crafted and debated by the General Assembly.
The next night, the governor stopping by the Rhode Island Hospitality Association's Anchors Awards at Bally's in Lincoln. There, we asked him about the rebuttal from De La Cruz. She described that you might need a civics lesson. What's your response to that?
Well, my response is I would expect that from the Republicans on a State of the State response.
McKee addressing why he felt compelled to include the ban in the budget as opposed to submitting legislation to the General Assembly.
We've attached it to a financial piece, which is eliminating the tax on the safe storage purchases for the guns that was passed for safe storage. So we think that's connected.
Unity was a major theme in McKee's State of the State address. We asked the governor if he believes that will be more of a challenge after hearing the Republican response.
Well, when you prepare a response before you hear the speech, I think that they were off on a number of items on that they were talking about.
McKee also addressing backlash after protesters were blocked from the State House rotunda during his address. Harrison Tuttle, the president of Black Lives Matter Rhode Island PAC and one of the protest organizers, said on social media Wednesday the governor prevented Rhode Islanders from using their First Amendment rights.
I'm not going to get into details of a security issue when you have such a gathering of leadership. The protesters we provided them a safe place to have their rally. They did do that, and we want to make sure that they had that opportunity, and they did.
The governor says he hopes both Democrats and Republicans alike will come to join him in supporting his 2030 plan. He is set to release his full budget plan tomorrow. In the newsroom, I'm Ryan Madeira, ABC6 News.
Ryan, thank you.